Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're looking at a story that kicks off with just a single bottle of bourbon, but it ends with a massive plan to connect entire continents, cultures, and economies. So let's dive right in. All right, let's start with this number right here, 200. That is the total number of bottles ever released of a super rare 8-year-old Kentucky bourbon called Belief. Now, this isn't just some limited edition collectible. It's a statement piece, and honestly, it's the key to this entire story we're going to unpack. And this quote, this gets right to the heart of it all. It comes from the creator, a Vietnamese-born American entrepreneur named Tran. The whole idea is that sharing a drink is really an act of connection. And this particular bourbon, well, it's designed to connect way more than just a couple of friends. It's meant to connect worlds. So, what exactly is in this bottle? It's so much more than just something for a collector's shelf. It's the real, tangible starting point for an absolutely massive global project. Okay, the specs here really do speak for themselves. We're talking an 8-year, barrel-proof bourbon, absolutely zero additives, and it's hand-watched all the way from the barrel to the bottle right there in Louisville. By any measure, this is a top-tier, meticulously crafted spirit, but its real value, that goes way beyond anything you see on this list. See, this story isn't just about the amazing liquid in the bottle. When we zoom out a little, you start to see that this bourbon is actually a symbol for something much, much bigger. Think of it as a bridge connecting two places that, might seem worlds apart, but when you look closer, Kentucky and Vietnam both share this incredible heritage of craftsmanship, of resilience, and a real sense of community. This bourbon is basically the physical embodiment of that shared spirit. So when you boil it all down, every single one of these 200 bottles is just packed with meaning. It tells the story of an immigrant's journey, it honors the deep traditions of Kentucky bourbon, and it acts as a launchpad for this incredible vision of future global collaboration. All right, so let's dig into the first part of this grand vision, building that bridge from the heartland of Kentucky all the way over to Asia. And the vision here is just incredibly strategic. Tran doesn't just see Vietnam as another market to sell bourbon to. No, the idea is to position Vietnam as the perfect logistical gateway to the entire Asian continent. And this isn't just some pipe dream, right? There's some serious economic momentum behind this. Asia is one of the fastest growing regions in the world for premium American spirits. That means there's a real growing appetite for products just like this. And Vietnam, with its super efficient ports and logistics, it's perfectly positioned to meet that demand. So, the game plan is to use Vietnam as the central hub to get Kentucky bourbon into all these key markets. Just think of it like an economic highway. And this Belief bourbon, well, it's the very first vehicle to travel on it. But here's the thing. This is not a one-way street. I mean, a bridge, after all, carries traffic in both directions. So let's take a look at the other side of this global corridor. The vision also includes a pathway for Vietnamese innovation and products to flow west, right into Kentucky and the wider American market. And we're talking about some really cool stuff here. Everything from modular construction and tech-based products to beauty supplies and manufactured goods. And this is where you see the whole picture really come together. It's a true two-way exchange, creating a balanced, mutually beneficial economic partnership. Kentucky sends its world-famous bourbon and culture east, while Vietnam sends its modern innovation and products west. It's pretty brilliant. Now, here's the crucial part. This whole thing, it isn't just a cool idea that's being talked about. It's actually a direct invitation for people to get involved, to help build this bridge. This project is really designed to help transform Louisville into a new international gateway. The plan is to connect foreign investment using programs like EB-5, which links investment to visas, while also addressing workforce shortages with EB-3 talent pipelines for skilled workers. The ultimate goal? To create a hub where immigrant entrepreneurship and American opportunity can come together and thrive. So yeah, this is a direct shout out to all of these groups. Whether you're an investor, a business owner, an economic developer, or frankly, just a bourbon enthusiast who believes in the mission, there's a role for you to play. Tran Enterprises is positioning itself as the facilitator, the architect really, of these new connections. We started this whole explainer with just a single bottle of bourbon, and now we see what it truly stands for. It's the cornerstone of a movement, a catalyst for connecting Kentucky, Vietnam, and ultimately the world. It might be limited in number, but its purpose is absolutely limitless. And that really leaves us with a powerful question, doesn't it? A project like this completely reimagines what a product can even be. It's not just something you buy, it's something you buy into. This is a bold experiment in the future of how we do business and how we connect with each other. And it's going to be fascinating to see what gets built on this foundation.